We're probably live on Facebook, but we're waiting on our YouTube folks to catch up, so give us a second. Hey guys, it's Maymay and my trusty sidekick.
Old Vinny's here, and my sidekick Shenanigans is over there on the other side. We're glad to be with you tonight on Tuesday night and hope that you have come ready to have a good time. We're going to have fun tonight. This is the Crafter Show. It lasts about 30 minutes where Maymay will do a great project, and then immediately following that, we go right into the Crafter After Show. Now, the Crafter After Show, we talk about whatever we want to talk about. If you enjoy what you see tonight, we hope you'll give us a thumbs up and click that red box and subscribe to help us reach our goal of 400,000 subscribers in 2022. Also, if you see something that you like tonight, it'll be available for purchase on www.maymaymadeit.com, where we have our online craft store. So check us out. Maymay, let's get it going.
We're probably going to go a little over tonight. I don't want to. I've tried to prep. We probably will. Also, I heard you. I'm going to say a couple things. Okay, so this is, you may have to switch. I don't know if you have.
Sorry.
This is folio night. It's not folio night. It's legal pad night, but it's folio legal pad. You know the deal. So here's the thing, okay? So I did this little legal pad for you guys. It's a little legal pad holder, which I'm in love with. I think this thing's fantastic, and I'm going to use it a bazillion different ways. And this came from our other folio. That's why we did this one. I have to take my glasses off because I can't see what I'm doing. Okay. So this came from our other photo folios, and we turned it into a legal pad holder. Now, Shannon and I knew, we discussed this ad nauseum, okay? We're like, they're going to want a pen. They're going to want a pen.
A lot.
A lot. They're going to want a pen. They're going to want a pen. They're going to want a pen. So we tried to add a pen to this one, and we had the perfect plan, okay? It was to move the legal pad over. Isn't that brilliant so far, right? Brilliant. And it was to add a pen holder here. The issue with this is, any pen I used, even my jelly roll, which has no thickness to it, hardly, are too thick for this particular design, okay? Now, then we talked about, okay, we'll put it on the outside. I've done this before, okay? I've put pins on the outside. I've put them here as the closure, which we actually thought we were going to do. So we could put it here. We could put a little pin loop on the side. We thought about adding a ribbon over here. We thought about all of it. Here's the reason we didn't do it. Number one, I didn't want the bubble on the inside where the pin sat, because look how thick this is. And this just being cardstock, I didn't want that to do that, have that bubble. Secondly, I talked about how I plan to use this, okay? And much like we do whenever we do our folios, how we want to put them into holders or put them into bookshelves or put them into backpacks, I didn't want anything out here that could catch on things. Thirdly, Shannon and I decided this, and this really should have been first, okay? If you're making this as a gift for somebody that loves stationery, there's a real good chance they're also a pen snob. And if they're a pen snob, they really don't need a bulk pen. You know the pens you buy in bulk, and so you can make these things? They don't need them. But,
My own pen.
and I say that because I'm that person. I have a favorite pen. You could give me 1,000 pens. I'm going to take the one you give me, put it into a pen cup, and use my pen. That's how I am, and I bet you are too. Show me P-E-N if that's who you are. Type P-E-N, pen. Okay, so, but I know some of you feel like it is unfinished without a pen. So I'm going to try to give you what you want. Here's how I'm going to do it, okay? A little different, okay? Here's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to take my original legal pad holder, which the reason you didn't love this one.
Wow, it's surprising. There's a lot of snobby people.
We're crafters. We're all pen snobs.
Good Lord.
We are.
Pen will travel.
That's it. We are pen snobs. Okay. So.
There's a few people that feel like they're pen
flying.
snobs.
Pen. So here's the thing. I'm going to take my original one, okay, which has the pen on the outside. It's nice and flush. You can use this one. I'm going to take the original one and I'm going to modify it for the legal pad to come out. That's what you guys didn't love. You did not love that the legal pad was permanent. The reason I made the legal pad, I have reasons for this. The reason I made the legal pad permanent is because I particularly know this guy's not going to hold up for years of use. It's not that kind of project, okay? This is a quick, I want to give you a gift project. So that's why if you get one good legal pad out of this, you've done well. But I heard you, okay? You want a pen. You want a removable legal pad. I heard you, okay? So here's my prototype, which we're going to build tonight, and I'm going to show you how to do it. Pen holder, because I love this pen holder. If I'm going to do a pen holder, this one to me is seamless. I love this pen holder. I might probably even use this pen holder. Would you agree?
Yeah, I'm gonna do one of those.
That one's pretty seamless.
Yeah, 'cause I can
with
put
your
that in my
pen.
bag.
This will go, well, actually, and I'll show you. This is not my pen. This is a cheapo pen.
I think my pen will go.
This is a pen that just came in some kind of set or something. So not this pen. But my favorite pen is an RSVP, which some of you guys may not love. I love an RSVP. If I'm picking a favorite pen, this is my favorite pen. And this one is the one, this one will fit. Your favorite pen, the gel pen, will fit.
The one from Shannon's.
Shannon, do you have your favorite pen over there with you right
I
now?
have one of them.
The one she loves, right? One that she's using
Right
is the
now.
Precise V5 RT. Well, most pens are going to fit this design I've given you. Okay? So I'm hoping I fill everybody's love tank tonight. We're going to try to fill everybody's love tank.
Look at
Will that work?
you.
All right.
Mad Cat, excuse me. Is it insulting to you that I adopt your accent when I tell my family? Now hush.
Please adopt my
Not at all.
accent. See this pocket that I've created? This is where your legal pad will slide in. So you're going to get the same feel of this one, okay? But you're going to be able to replace your legal pad. So I'm hoping everybody leaves happy tonight. I'm hoping that I deposit so much love in your love banks that your love tank is full. Okay? Let's get started. Here's what you need. I've cut all these pieces so this will kind of go quick, and I've made myself all of these notes, which I don't do. That's how much I love y'all. Okay.
I wasn't here to make her notes. She had to
Well,
do it herself.
I don't usually make notes anyway. If Shannon's here, I'll go write this down for Tamitha, which I'll send
Yeah.
you a picture of this, Tamitha. Okay? All right. We're going to start with a piece of chipboard. Now, I'm starting with my good stuff. I'm starting with the good chipboard, okay? I don't recommend this for this project. Why? I don't think this is a holdup for every project. Oh, I wanted to address that too. Some people were telling me I should use like Tyvek or something like that. It's just not that kind of project. I'm not looking. Also, this is something that was said to me this week, and I think it's very interesting. It was, when did we start making things that we feel like need to last 100 years? Because they don't. You know what I'm saying?
No,
It's
pen and
paper
paper
crafting.
comes back.
But it's become that, where people think, oh, this has got to last forever. But it doesn't.
No.
I don't want it to last forever. If it lasts forever, I can't replace it. I want new stuff, right? Now, that's not with everything. I want my car to last forever, my dishwasher, my refrigerator,
want
my
my car to
washing
last
machine. I want that stuff to last forever.
Then how come you telling me I gotta buy a new dishwasher?
I
and
take
a
that
new
back.
stove?
I don't want my dishwasher.
I don't want my car to last forever. I want to get a new car.
So you see the dilemma? Okay, so here's the deal. Use cereal box, use cardboard, use Amazon boxes, use packaging, use envelopes. Use, when I say envelopes, the rigid envelopes that we send your stuff in, use that for this section. It is going to be hidden and you won't see it, okay? So this piece of chipboard, cardstock, cereal box, cracker box is 6 1/4 by 8 1/4, okay? Save your good chipboard for your mini albums. Don't use it here. 6 1/4 by 8 1/4, okay? Now you just gonna have to go with me because there's gonna be some weird measurements tonight. So just go with me, okay? This piece here is gonna cover this chipboard, and it is measuring at 8 1/4 by 10 1/4. Okay? 8 1/4 by, and don't worry, the measurements will be in the description later. Tamitha doesn't know these because I just did this at 4:20. Okay, that's how fast I got this done. So we'll give her the measurements. But this is 8 1/4 by 10 1/4. Now here's where it gets weird. Okay? I'm going to be scoring. If you'll just let me score and show you, it'll make sense, but no, it's weird, okay? I'm going to be scoring on the 8 1/4 side at 1 1/2 and 7 3/4. Now, let me tell you what that really is. It's 1.5 inches in and at 1/2 inch from the other side, okay? So 1 1/2 and 1/2 inch in. Now I'm going to turn it to the 10 1/4 side, and I'm going to score it at 1 1/2 and 9 3/4. And the reason for that is I need a 1/2 inch down there. So here's where it gets weird, okay? I've got 1.5 inches at the top, 1.5 inches at the side, a 1/2 inch at the bottom, and a 1/2 inch at the side. There's a reason. Trust me. Trust me.
For those of you that have tried to call the office this week, we're very short-staffed this week. Hopefully, most of the crew will be back tomorrow. But we have been very short-staffed this week, so if we have not returned a call or an email, that is why. But we will get on it as fast as everybody's back. But we just had some folks out with illness and injuries and all that kind of good stuff. So we've been a little short-staffed this week, so please forgive us.
Literally, there's been doctor's appointment, dentist appointments, injuries.
Yeah.
schools
No bad injuries,
closing.
though. y'all,
Nobody's
so-
hurt permanently.
No.
Schools closing for COVID issues. Like, it's just been a thing. So we'll get back on it.
You know, it's summer right before school starts back. Everything happens.
All right, let me show y'all this real quick. I cut out the 1.5 inch corner here, and I cut out this little strip right here. Okay, you can see I cut it to the score mark. All right. Now I want you to go to the bottom, and we're going to miter a corner. Okay. What that means is where these score lines cross over, I want to cut across them, but there's something I got to tell you. Okay. Don't cut all the way up to the score line closest to the square. Give yourself some ease. Do you know what ease is? Give yourself a little bit of extra. So that means I'm going to miter it on the outside of the score mark. And I'll show you what I mean. If I can get this up here. Let me know if we can see.
It is very clear.
Is it super close?
Yeah, it's good.
So you see this area? I'm leaving some of that score mark on. I'm not cutting it away where they cross over. So I want you to make sure you do that. That will matter. And I'm going to do over here, I'm going to do what I did at the top. Okay, so I'm just going to cut away that little doolally. Okay, you might trim this again in a minute. We may not. I don't know. We'll see how this works out.
This green paper is gorgeous.
Oh gosh, I want all of this paper.
For those of you asking about Picture Perfect, it is due back the first week of August, so we expect it back then. So, and we ordered 500 sets this time. So,
That's more than we ordered for Christmas set.
Yeah.
hopefully it will not sell out the first day again.
Hey,
But
Alicia wants to know, would you consider selling all 24 VersaFine clear inks in one set?
We've done it before, and it is super expensive, and so they don't really sell that quick. And also, we can't always have all 24 at one time. I bet we don't have all 24 now. You never know which color they have a shortage of. We can't always get all of them at the same time. If they sold them in a set, it'd be nice. Okay, do you see what I did? I folded these up. Okay, just folded those up. Now we're going to sink our chipboard in here. Now, this is going to be a lot like we do mini albums, okay? We're going to have to roll this over, like I've shown you this before, okay? And tonight, I used art glitter glue in my sample, but this paper is so incredible that it needs sticky tape. It just needs to be closed down instantly because it's going to have a little resist. So because I'm using the Echo Part, this is not Echo Part, this is Cartabella.
Cartabella.
The Cartabella
yes, this is Cartabella
gorgeousness, I'm going to use sticky
felt
tape.
cardstock.
It's absolutely the most beautiful cardstock. They nailed it on this one.
The ink bandits are in process of getting here.
They're here,
They're here.
but
We're
the
just trying to-
packaging and the rubber bands that come with it are not here yet.
We're working on it, so they'll be in soon.
The packaging and the rubber bands that go with them should be here Thursday. And we're super excited for y'all to get those.
So be watching. We'll let you know as soon as they make it in.
As soon as we can do it. We want you to have them as quick as you can get them because we love them too. Okay, let's take this backer off.
This, Sandra, she is making a notepad
Legal pad holder.
A legal pad holder with a pen.
That also allows you to change out the legal pad. 2 big requests. Yeah, have y'all used this cardstock yet? It's a game changer, isn't it? Like, it changes the game. Did I just say that in 2 different ways? Like,
A game changer.
it's a game changer that changes the game, in case you don't understand what that means. All right, we're going to fold these over. And you're like, this is weird, Maymay. Stick with me. Stick with me. Get it? Stick with me. So I'm going to stick this down. I really need a laugh track.
When we ordered the felt, they were out of the Navy, and I was told that it would be back in about 3 weeks. But I have not heard back from them whether it has come in yet or not. But I will try to check on that tomorrow.
Now, this is why I wanted you to leave a little ease. And mine's not so perfect. You need to leave a little more than I did. But don't worry, all that's going to get covered up. So the majority of this will be fine. And I can even show you a trick if your cardboard, chipboard, whatever you decide to use shows through. I can show you a trick. Now, I'm doing this funny stuff here so I don't have to use a whole piece of cardstock to cover this up. I don't want to waste a piece of cardstock in here, okay? So there's that. Now let's work on the pen holder. That's the pad pocket. I made notes.
This is the small legal size type pad, not the large legal pad.
This one. He's 6 by 8.
Like
No.
5 have been
5 by 8. 5 by 8. Okay. Now then, this is going to be what holds the pen. This piece is 6 3/4 by 8 1/4. All measurements will come later. Okay. On the 6 3/4 side, we're going to score it. I got to get my notes. Hid them from myself. Here we go. We're going to score it at 1/2 inch, 1 inch, and 1 1/2. By the way, if y'all want a standalone video for this, let me know and it can go up this week sometime. Sometimes you guys like them that aren't live. Okay. So, or Tammy think I might could edit this one down. I don't know. We'll see. Now, here's what I want you to do. You've got these 3 score marks, okay? I want you to go to the center score mark and fold it back. Just fold it back and crease it nice and snug. Now, I want you to take your ruler, lay it beside it, okay? On that folded crease you just did, take a pencil and mark it at 2 and at 3. This is just a reference point, 2 and 3, okay? Now what I want you to do is take your skizzles, here's mine, and on that 2 inch mark, I want you to cut all the way to the score mark, snip, and on the 3 inch mark, cut all the way to the score mark, okay? It's gonna cut through both sides and leave you this little flappy piece. That's gonna hold your pen, okay? Now what I want you to do is open this up and we're gonna crease. This one right here goes back. This crease just kind of stands up, if that makes sense. This is the one that's going to attach to the side of the cardstock. Lost it there for a second. And then this one also goes back because this is your cover. All right, so let's get all of these things creased and then we're going to do the magic. Here's where the magic happens. Ready? Right here. The little piece you cut out, you want to come forward. So I've got my finger underneath it, pushing forward, while you want these sides to go down. That's the pen holder. It's not hard at all, okay? Then we're going to lay this down and crease everything down nice and snug. And then when you pull this back, your pen holder just appears. Isn't that cool?
Cool.
Okay, now this guy is going to live on the far corner like so. We're going to glue all that down and see how it becomes our cover and everything. It's just the whole cover. When I made what's that called? Template, I guess. When I made the first one, this was showing raw cardstock, and I didn't want that, especially for using a cereal box, right? It would be bad. So that's why I did this flap that hangs over further. So when you glue this down, now none of that raw cardstock is going to show, okay? Now I also have this one down because our pocket has to come down a little bit. Let's make our pocket. The pocket is going to be from this piece, and it is 6 1/4 by 8 1/4, and we need to score it as well. We need to score it at 1/2 inch on 3 sides. So not the top, the 2 sides and the bottom. So I'm going to score it at 5 3/4. I'm going to turn it, score it at 7 3/4. Turn it, score it at 5 3/4. Not scoring the top, okay? Leaving the top alone, and now let's miter. Again, leave yourself some ease. I'm running through this pretty quick, but we don't have a whole lot of time on Tuesday night, and I will give you a standalone. I saw everybody say standalone, or I saw a lot of people. Did everybody want standalone? Could you tell?
I don't know.
They typically like it because when they're going to make it, they'd rather reference that than all the chatter. Chatter, chatter, chatter. What is chatter? Baseball, right? That's a baseball term.
I don't know.
Is that what chatter is?
Yep.
All right. So now, get these guys all down. And sticky tape again. I'm going to sticky tape onto here. I just think the sticky tape works better on this one.
Yep, they were wanting a standalone.
Felt like y'all might want one. We'll give it to you. Put this down here. Is that Mente paper? Is that what she said? Can I just say 2 words, Grandma's attic? Is that one of the Mente? Is that what you're talking about? It's coming. Stick around for the after show. Is it? I think it.
Oh, can I just say 2 words? Grandma's attic.
I think that's what
yeah,
it
I think
is.
that's what it
Yeah.
is.
I'm reading her code. Okay, now this guy is our little backer piece. Our pocket is now going to live in this bottom corner. Okay, so you're going to take those little flaps and turn them backwards and line it up to the bottom corner. Now, one thing about using sticky tape is it's one and done. You get it down there. Where it goes is where it goes. So I'm going to take my time here. And I'm going to get this guy glued in. And see, this way we didn't have to waste any cardstock behind there by doing this measurement. Okay? Now your legal pad will slide right in there. So now let's take this guy, our cover, and glue him on. I'm going to use wet glue for this one.
Let's see. Audrey said, I need help. This year, both my children have men teachers. What do you gift a male teacher?
Legal pad cover. This is
I was
great.
going to say, there's men paper in this. I would do this as a man gift.
This would be a great one for a guy teacher. Great. All right, then you glue this flap down to the side. Now, I want to tell you something. You're going to have a little, it's not going to go, I'll show you in a second. Let me get this glue down. You can just lay it down flat and glue it down. Just make sure you don't glue down your pin part, your little flap part, okay? So that goes like that. Now, this will have this gap. Did I not put any glue here? It doesn't want to stay. There we go. This will have, let me press it. And let me open it. Okay. See this little gap right here? It will have that gap. That gap actually gave me a little more ease over here, that little bit of room, and that's why I had to do that longer piece underneath, or else you'd see your raw cardstock here underneath the pin holder and also here, and I didn't want that. So that is how you put this guy together. Now let's put a legal pad in it. So all you do is you come up here to the top and you slide in your legal pad. Now I made this snug because I want it to stay in there, okay? So then, let's work that in. Okay, I didn't want it to be floppy. It's not going to be floppy. It's in there. See that? And then, of course, your pen can go in. Now, I hoped to show them a little bit of Mente tonight. Can I take a couple minutes? Not to show them all, but I wanted to show them something here.
Aren't you going to show it to them in the after show?
Yeah, but I really wanted to.
What? It's your show, ain't
Okay.
it?
In that case, I'm doing what I want, dang it. Where's Noah to tell me not to say things? And I'm like, Noah, I got to have one word.
it, honey.
You got to give me one word, dude. Okay.
Yeah.
Every show.
This this Cartabella cardstock is 80 pounds.
Oh, you had to go check it.
Yeah. I thought
Okay.
it was, but I didn't want to say it
Look
wrong.
at Merry Little Christmas. Merry Little Christmas paper.
You going to that first?
Yeah, because I'm putting it on here. You guys look. Oh, look at this one. Which one's going on here?
Ooh, my
I don't
nose
know
itches.
which one I want to put on. I really like this one. 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 What do I want to put on here? I think I want to put them berries. I think I want to put this on. So let's put some on the cover. Let's just see what it's going to look like. And I made notes on that too, because I'm that kind of girl. Not really. I just had some time to do it. Okay, cover mat is 8 by 5. Let me find my trimmer.
Oh, is this for me? It's my favorite color and everything.
This is really your colors, isn't it? 8 by 5.
Yes, for
Oh,
those
it's
of
already
you
8.
asking, this is the new Christmas Mente paper, and it
I
is
hope you're-
supposed to be live in the store at 6 o'clock.
I hope you're ordering more now.
Yeah, this is. Listen, they only put out one title of fall, one title of Christmas,
Oh my gosh, that is
and they
so
put out a
pretty.
couple of titles of other things, but we only brought in one because we didn't really think the other one was you guys.
Is that pink or faded red?
A mixture of both. Can I just say that?
It's perfection. Buy it.
It's a mixture of both. It really is. It will
Yeah.
go with pink or red.
It's perfect.
Look at it. So pretty.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at it.
I'm gonna need you to, make that perfection.
So it is available in a 12 by 12, a 6 by 6, a 6 by 8, and it also has some
Oh, the ephemera. I'm going to show them that
ephemera.
too. I'm fitting to get to that. I'm fitting to.
Have you already released your Christmas stamps?
We were going to release them tonight.
They
but
were supposed
FedEx
to be
does
here
not
today,
like us.
and FedEx no-showed us.
We got stood up.
FedEx
Sorry.
said, nah,
So
nah.
they will probably be shown to you tomorrow.
My paper moved. Let's bring it down here. If they come in tomorrow, we're going live. And it'll still be July when they made it.
Any
That'll
day
be
now. Any day now.
Well, you technically have until, and today's just the 26th. So you have until Sunday for it to still be July.
Sunday.
Terrence said, you have to use that little strip behind your pen to cover your pad top. Apparently there's a strip that's probably big enough to just cover the pad top.
I'm not sure.
Yes, Lisa, Picture Perfect is on order. It will be in the first week of August.
I think I just glued both of those down, but no, I left one in there. I was like, where did it go? Where did it go?
And when I say the 1st of August, I mean the first week in August. So it could be the end of the week, but it is due back that week.
You cannot use the term 1st of August.
That's why I changed it
That
to the
means
week of August.
1st of August is what that means. 1st. Oh, I didn't trim this one down. Oh well. I will though. I'll put glue here instead of on my strip. This is cute. Let me trim it. Let me trim it. Trimmed. Trimmed. So I got that one covered. Oh, glue. Oh, glue. Got that covered. Now I want to cover this piece. With what? What do I want you to cover it with? Where's my little packet? There it is. What was he saying? What did I miss something, Terrence said?
I think when you cut that, before you cut that piece, it would have fit the top of your pad. Open
What
it
top?
up. Open the cover.
Oh, up here. Oh, we can. Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, that. Up there.
I was like lost.
I had to give her directions.
I was lost.
Turn right. Lift your pad cover.
Do I want to use this or this or this or this? I don't know what I want to use. What I want to use? I don't know. Maybe this. This is cute. Okay. I think that's happening. So
Yeah, Rebecca, the monogram stamps, most of them sold out when we had them on sale. So they are all on order and should be here again as fast as they can get them printed and sent to us. Let's see if I have a date. Or projected date, I should say.
You getting all fancy like.
That's kind of cute. Of course, I would do something there and there. And also, you